How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Manatee Gaming. I'm going to be doing a money-making video today. An exciting money-making video because it's a lot of money. It's an amazingly high rate of money per hour. And it's also going towards Herblore, so you can try to get your 120 Herblore cape like I've got. And right now I'm kind of working towards 150 million Herblore, and methods like this are totally helping make it that possible without spending a ton of money. So getting right into it, what are we going to be making today? Well, let's look right here. I will show you. We'll go down to combination potions. We're going to go down to one of my favorite potions actually in the game, and that is the Super Prayer Renewal Potion. So the Super Prayer Renewal Potion is going to take a Prayer Renewal 4 and a Prayer 4 mixed with a Crystal Flask. So altogether, those end up costing, it's about $50.93 is the GE mid price for Prayer Potions 4. But as you can see right here, I put these in for $58.99, and they sold for even higher than that. As a lot, like a, I don't know, kind of, it was an instant sale right there. So when I bought my supplies, though, I did pay about 5.9K each. When I bought my Prayer Renewal 4s, I actually paid 12.5K each. And then when I dumped them back in here, when I got done making my potions, they sold for over GE too. So the prices are fluctuating quite a bit, but what I ended up paying for mine was 12.5K each on my Prayer Renewals, and then 5.9K each on my Prayer 4s. The Crystal Flask buy for just under 2,000 each, and so that all together got me my total, and my total was about 20,341,000 gold was my total cost to buy the supplies for 1,000 potions. So after doing 1,000 potions, something else about this method here real quick too, before I get into about after making them, is before making these potions, you want to make sure you have your gear ready. Using a modified botanist mask is going to give you a chance of getting items, so you'll get a occasionally gives extra potions while mixing. It's about a 5% chance, although for some strange reason it seems like every single time that I do a skilling method using a 5% chance, it ends up being closer to a 10% chance. I don't really know why. I use the factory suit, which by the way has no effect on these potions because they are already 6 doses, but if you use a factory boost to give you a 5% chance to get an extra dose while doing Herblore, it'll often give you a 10% chance. I don't really understand why, but out of 1,000, I usually have over 100 extra. So doing this method, I made 1,000 Super Prayer Renewal Potions. And then also, while making those, I have a preset here. So my preset, you can look at my Herblore preset. What I did is I took 9 Prayer Potions 4, 9 Crystal Flasks, and 9 Prayer Renewal 4. I also used the modified botanist mask. I also used the wasteless Herblore scroll from Dungeoneering, and I was also using wells. I also wore these trousers for no reason. You don't really have to do that. You can just wear botanist, and then that is actually going to be better. Something also too, one more thing that you could use is you could use the new silver jewelry that helps you to save potions, but I did not do that. I was just using the stuff you show here. By the way, ignore the fan in the background. It's just the fan going from my computer because I'm running way too many programs at once right now. But anyway, so what I did is I made 1,000 of the potions to be able to figure out how much profit they were going to be. I also calculated how many you can make per hour, and it came to about 40 to 45 potions per minute, which ends up being 2,400 to 2,500 potions per hour. The total EXP for this is actually quite substantial. Wearing the stuff I use with a 10% boost from a pulse core, I was getting 252 per potion, so this is well over 500k an hour per EXP, which is quite nice. And you can also do this in the mailer district too, and to get a bonus with that if it's during the Voice of Saren, because of the fact that you get a 20% bonus to the combination potions. But this method is not really about the EXP, it's more about the cash per hour. So we'll go ahead and look in here real quick. I did sell off my stuff at very, very different prices. So what I did is I sold, I actually originally accidentally sold everything for instant. So if you look at my history, I instantly sold a ton of these potions. I sold a bunch of these potions here, 636 of them, instantly sold for 25,359. I also instant sold 328 of them for 25,000. I instant sold them for 24,220. So I instant sold a ton of them. And I'm really regretting that. But the thing is, though, is now we have kind of a range, so you know you're not going to get less than like 24,220 at the lowest. And so I was like, well, I wonder what they would sell for if you sold them slowly. So I decided to sell a few slowly. and I got a maximum of 27,998 each, which is about 28,000 each. Now, doing the math there, what I did real quick is I took so I made 1,050 potions altogether. That's how many super pair renewals I had. I made about 50 extra, which is exactly 5%, by the way. I made about 50 extra, and then I also had these 130 pair potions were extra from the Dungeoneering scroll, and these 44 pair renewals were extra from the Dungeoneering scroll as well. So if we look over here, we have 804,000, and then we have 622,000. So we do 804,000 plus 622,000. And now we're going to take 28,000 times the 1,050. So that was 1426, by the way. We'll do 28,000 times 1,050 plus 1426,000. So after buying supplies at 20,400,000 and something thousand, I don't remember the exact number, I ended up with 30,826,000 after making 1,000 potions, which means that my profit was about 10.4 million on making 1,000 potions. Now remember, you can make 2,400 to 2,500 of these potions per hour, which means that you're looking at, let's do this little bit of simple math here. We're going to take 10,400. I know you guys can't see my calculator, but just listen to it here. We're going to go ahead. We have 10,400,000 profit for every 10,000 potions. We're going to do that times 2.5. So it's 26 million exactly profit per hour by making these potions. So 26 million per hour making these potions. Now keep in mind, you can quickly sell them for about 24 to 25,000. I actually instant sold most of mine for the 25,000 range. But if you go slowly, you can definitely get the 28,000. And that is 26 million gold per hour. The only thing that's going to slow you down in this method is the fact that you do have the limit of 1,000 of the prayer renewals and 1,000 of the prayers. So I would recommend having somebody buy you a few thousand of those if you want to do these in bulk. That's not that hard to do. You can just have some friends buy them for you. You can also just look on forums to buy them. But all in all, this is a really, really high GP way of doing Herblore, and this is also a really high EXP way of doing Herblore. I recommend not worrying about the mailer district area and just going straight for using whatever wells you can. Something to keep in mind, guys, as well as like all of my money making videos, and you can feel free to look through my channel if this is your first time to see the other money making videos I've come out with. There is definitely a chance that by the time you see this video, the prices will have changed. That is obvious. That's the reason why I make sure to show all the prices in the video. That way no one can say the prices didn't exist. Because after this goes public on YouTube, prices are going to change. So with that in mind, guys, please, 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 before you just jump in and buy all these Herblore supplies, you go and test the prices. That way you can see that it is still profit for yourself. And that way that when you do this method, you make money. Because the whole reason why I make these videos is to help you guys to make money so you can get billions just like this. And billions like down here. And billions like all over my bank. So if you guys are looking to make a ton of extra money, please feel free to check out the rest of my channel, my other money making videos. Feel free to use this method to your heart's desire and get a whole bunch of Herblore experience and happy 120 Herblore grind for you. And then also, if you want to see some other money making methods, assistance with flipping, or a way to make just billions in RuneScape, then look in the description below and you can see my Patreon page. It is www.patreon.com/Manatee Gaming. And if you have any questions regarding that at all, you can always just post on the YouTube and I will respond to you. Or you can always message me in game at FastSnorlax and I will also respond to you there. Well, alright guys, I really hope this video helps you guys out. I hope this helps you to stock up some extra cash for Double Experience Weekend. And I will see you guys in the next video.